Welcome back to SNN Sports. Welcome to the adrenaline-fueled world of sports. Get ready to dive into the action, because this is the sports show that keeps you on the edge of your seat. Welcome to the show! LSU star Angel Reese declares for WNBA draft via Vogue photoshoot, says "I didn't want to be basic, Bayou Barbie is WNBA bound." LSU star Angel Reese, who is known for her eyelash extensions, painted fingernails, and ferocious play in the paint, formally declared for the WNBA draft on Wednesday. Her announcement comes 2 days after the Tigers' season ended with a loss to Caitlin Clark in Iowa in the Elite Eight round of the women's NCAA tournament. Reese, who has expressed an interest in working in fashion and modeling, announced her decision via a photoshoot in Vogue, saying she was inspired by tennis great Serena Williams announcing her retirement in 2022 in a similar manner. Reese, who publicly had left open the option of returning for another year at LSU, acknowledged having made up her mind to turn pro before March Madness began. "I've done everything I wanted to in college," added Reese, who also has expressed interest in playing professionally in Europe during the WNBA offseason. "I've won a national championship, I've gotten Southeastern Conference Player of the Year, I've been an All-American. My ultimate goal is to be a pro, and to be one of the greatest basketball players to play, ever. I feel like I'm ready." Reese, a dynamic, 6'3" forward who can run the floor, guard the perimeter and block shots anywhere, likely will join Clark, the expected number 1 pick by Indiana, as one of the top players drafted on April 15. Draft analysts have projected Reese as a 7th or 8th overall choice. An undeveloped outside shot is among the few questions about her game as she leaves college. Reese grew up in Baltimore and began her college career at Maryland, where her brother, Julian, plays for the men's team. She transferred to LSU in 2022, and the Tigers won the program's only national title in Reese's first season. "She helped transform our program," LSU coach Kim Mulkey said. "We are all indebted to Angel Reese for the contributions she has given to this program, helping us win our first national championship, and the contributions she made on our university as a whole." Reese registered 61 double-doubles for the Tigers in 2 seasons. Only Sylvia Fowles had more double-doubles at LSU. Reese averaged 20.9 points and 14.4 rebounds per game at LSU, including 7 games with at least 20 points and 20 rebounds. Reese became the first SEC player since Vanderbilt's Wendy Shelton's in 1989 and 1990 to lead the league in both scoring and rebounding in consecutive seasons. This season, Reese was named the SEC Player of the Year. Reese has played 4 college seasons, but was among those athletes granted an additional year of eligibility by the NCAA because their careers overlapped with the COVID-19 pandemic. When she came here, she said she wanted to be here for 2 seasons, and she has lived up to that, Mulkey said. "What a remarkable 2 years it has been. She not only helped grow our program but had an impact on growing the game of women's basketball across the country," Mulkey added. "We wish her good luck as she moves to the WNBA and look forward to see all that she accomplishes." Reese burst onto the scene during LSU's championship run last year as an extremely talented basketball player and dynamic personality, accessible and engaging with fans and media off the court, and trash-talking in the faces of her opponents on it. Reese grew up playing basketball with her brother and other boys in Baltimore, and she has said that forced her to become physically and mentally tough on the court. She is known as the queen among teammates and would be crowned by a teammate with a tiara during pre-game introductions. Since winning the title, Reese said there has been increased scrutiny of her, but she maintained that she would continue to be unapologetically me. Her teammates defended her leadership and what she's been through, including a time earlier this season when she was suspended by Mulkey for 4 games right before Thanksgiving, time that she used to take a self-described mental health break. "Everybody can have their opinion on Angel Reese, but y'all don't know her," Flau J. Johnson said. "I know the real Angel Reese, and the person I see every day is a strong person, is a caring, loving person. But the crown she wears is heavy. She's the type of teammate that's going to make you believe in yourself." Players not competing in the Elite Eight had until Monday to renounce their remaining eligibility. Players like Reese, who were competing in the Elite Eight or beyond, had about 48 hours after their final game to make their decision. In what was her final college game, Reese injured her ankle in the second quarter against Iowa and still finished with 17 points and 20 rebounds before fouling out in the final 2 minutes of the game.
Eovaldi strikes out 8 in 7 shutout innings, Seager homers and Rangers beat Rays 4-1. Nathan Eovaldi struck out 8 in 7 shutout innings. Corey Seager homered and the Texas Rangers beat the Tampa Bay Rays 4-1 on Wednesday. Eovaldi, 1-0, scattered 4 hits and walked 1, throwing 103 pitches. After going 5-0 during the Rangers' postseason run to last year's World Series title, the 34-year-old right-hander has allowed 2 runs in 13 innings this season for a 1.38 ERA. Seager broke a scoreless tie with a leadoff homer in the 6th off Aaron Civale, 1-1, and Josh Smith added a 2-run single during a 3-run ninth against Garrett Cleavinger. Struggling Rangers reliever Jose Leclerc gave up an RBI single to Harold Ramirez in the ninth. After Jose Caballero hit a flyout to the warning track with 2 on, Curtis Mead hit a game-ending comebacker. Civale allowed 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 walks to go with 8 strikeouts in 6 innings. Tampa Bay's streak of games with a home run and a stolen base at the season's start ended at 6. The Rays had joined Cleveland in 1998 as the only teams to accomplish the feat. Tampa Bay second baseman Brandon Lowe left after 5 innings due to left side tightness in his day-to-day. 3B Josh Young, broken right wrist, will miss 8 to 10 weeks after surgery Tuesday. Rays, RHP Drew Ramussen, right elbow internal brace surgery, had a long toss session and worked on mechanics without throwing on a bullpen mound while holding an oversized rubber ball. LHP Jeffrey Springs, Tommy John surgery, threw at 60 feet on level ground. Both could return this season. Rasmussen and Springs are among 5 Rays starting pitchers on the IL, along with ace Shane McClanahan, Tommy John surgery, and RHP's Shane Baz, oblique, and Taj Bradley, right pectoral strain. LHP Cody Bradford, 1-0, starts the opener of a 4-game series Friday night against Houston. Texas beat the Astros in a 7-game AL Championship Series last year in which the road team won every game. Rays, RHP Zach Little, 1-0, is scheduled to face Colorado in the Rockies' home opener on Friday. The forecast calls for sunshine and a high of 74. Thank you for tuning in to SNN Sports, your premier source for all things sports. Join us again for more highlights, analysis, and updates from the world of sports. Until next time, stay active, stay engaged, and keep cheering for your favorite teams. This is SNN Sports, signing off.